Oh, good afternoon. Um, I'm Cher Johnston. This is my happy place. I'm very happy today. Um, I'm going to do Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, Volume 2. So I was just I watched a couple of the videos over again. And in the first videos, they went through all the things that they have. So these things, I got a piece of fabric. And I saved the salvage from it. I don't know where I put it. Um, so I wish I could tell you where I got this, but I don't know where the the salvage edge is. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I picked out the ones that I liked the best, and I showed those to you. Then I have, there's those. I don't know where to put them. Let's put them over there. This is from a pack that I got from Rachel. I don't know if she has those packs anymore. Probably not. Oh yeah, this is from the, look, some of these are just so pretty. Then these are fabrics that I had myself, that I just pulled out of my stash because they're red and they're green. This one is white with silver and it glitters. This is Hoffman, California International Fabrics, hoffmanfabrics.com. If you're interested, I do love this. I've used this a number of times. This is a bookmark that I made. I did start on this years ago when she first posted videos. Um, so you're going to see that there are some, this is a Tula pink fabric that I love. This may be from Rachel. I'll put a link in the description to the playlist because it's Roxy Creations and Roxy Creations by Sarah. They both did a collaboration. This is definitely from Rachel, and I definitely have to use this because I love this. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Definitely love this. This, I think she said this was an antique fabric. Don't know. I think this is a toile. This is also from Rachel. I tried to take the ones that I got from Rachel and put them all together. This is something I believe she painted that. Here's another Rachel fabric. I'm definitely going to use, I have to use all of the Rachel fabrics in mine. So let me put these all to the side. And then I decided mine's not going to be completely fabric. It's going to be like mixed media. So I have this book that has all these poems, songs. I may, see, this little book is just stapled together. I might take the staples out and bind it like you would a journal. I might take it apart and just put pieces in, like that would be a nice piece, except then I'd lose this. I don't know, I'm thinking about that. Then I have all these wonderful photos. This is my granddaughter, 2012. I have a better picture than this. We waited in line to see Santa for like 3 hours, and she fell asleep. So we put her in Santa's lap. I just love this. This is my grandson's very first visit to Santa Claus. She hates this picture. I think it's adorable. I have more of those too. I was just looking at them today. This is one that I love. This is my best friend Leslie. She took this picture. It's horribly out of focus. I don't care. I love it. This is my granddaughter. I think she was 2 or 3. We made cookies together. We used to do those kind of things. And this is Ariana. That's a little baby angel. And that's one of our cookies that we made. We used to get together and make gingerbread houses. Then we got together and made cookies. And this is Angel's not there. That's Leslie. That's her daughter, Kylie. There's Ariana. That's me. That's my daughter, Roxanne, and that's her. He was her boyfriend. And those are their 2 kitties that I was in love with. So here's another. This I think is what I'm going to use in the journal. There it says Christmas 2012. Then I don't know if you've ever seen these. I just love this. It's a Santa dollar. If you Google Santa dollars, you can still buy this. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This, now it's not sticky anymore. I'll have to stick it down there again. You can buy those stickers. Apparently, it's just old and I should never have lifted it up like that. This is a Christmas card that I got from a dear friend of mine in Sacramento. I just love this. And she said, she said stuff. This is the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, Volume 2, prompt list. So I'm going to go back, though, and watch all the videos again. This is from Rachel's fabric that I got. This is one of the prompts was a nutcracker, I think. Anyway, I'm going to use that. I never finished it. This was in the box and I just pulled it out because I have to do I'm doing a fall stitch and swap. And I thought, won't that be great for a fall stitch and swap? I'll put that over here. This is fabric that I found when I first started doing this. And I thought that was really cool. But it has to go on a full page spread. I just love it. I think a wreath is one of the prompts. And I made this. And I had a bunch of things pinned down. And I changed my mind about that. This is a deer. This is the same deer that Rachel used. I cut mine off I cut it up. Wish I hadn't, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm going to use that today. This is from Rachel. This is from Rachel. I love this fabric. This might be one of the prompts. I love this. I used to crochet tiny things. I think I could do this again. I have this book of, well, we're not going to talk about crochet, but I like it. And I was going to do what do you call it? A corner something or other. I think this is I think this is a belly band. And I can feel the starch in it. That's me. I like the starch. These are things that I had picked out. This is from Rachel. I love this. This is a snowflake that I made, that I crocheted. This is from Rachel. I really like this. I think this is part of that piece of fabric that I bought. And this, and this, and this. And isn't that lovely? That's a reindeer or a deer or whatever. I love these. I should try. I tried a bit of thread painting a while ago. I need to do more. I need to try that again. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. And there is Father Christmas. I know that that's one of the prompts as well. So here this is. This is, I was going to do my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery in this. Now this is a piece of fabric I showed before on my channel. I did a needle book where you take the piece of fabric, fold it in half like this, and then you fold this side up there and that side up there, and you cut down the center, and then basically it makes this. I showed it before, and I used to have like a little pattern kind of thing that I showed. And I don't know, I cleaned and it's not there anymore. And this is just something that I had that I would put on my lap while I was sewing. So there's that. Now, I have, let me put all these things to the side. I have this book. It's a Christmas treasury of Yuletide stories and poems. And I love this red page. I started to sort of not take it apart, but I was like, I've taken some of the pages out. And I think I'm going to take out all of the pages, and I think I'm going to use this because I think that would be awesome. This is Sarah Roxbury, Roxy Creations by Sarah. So showed a few days ago. She went to a place where she videoed a bunch of things that people had made, and one of them made this Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, the Field Notes one. I think it was volume 3. But anyways, so she did, and I saw this. Rachel had, at one point, Rachel showed this, where you do this accordion fold thing. Then you stitch your pages on here, on one side. So this would have a page, this would have a page, this would have a page, this would have a page. Like you would take your pages, let's say this is a page. It is a page, but anyways, then you take that and just stitch it down there, right? Then when you're all done, you can spread it out and spread it out like that. And when it's all done, you have this, it fits into a book. Maybe I'll do it. Wait. No. Anyways, not the point. The point is, this woman took some kind of, they're not rings, but they're like square-ish rings, and put those on the backs of all the pages. I only have 2 here. But then she put a ribbon through all those rings, and it held the book, wrapped around the book and held it closed. Then you can still have it open like this, and then you can take the ribbon out and you can still pull it all the way out. I thought that that was the most genius thing I've ever seen. So I want to do that. Now, I don't know if that's going to fit in this book. I don't know if it might, maybe the spine will fit and it'll just be a super gator mouth book. I don't know. Let's put this to the side. So I made this earlier today. This fabric is also from Rachel. Really like it. Hold on. I have mint tea. Trying to drink more fluids, more liquid stuff. All right. I showed all of these to you in a video the other day, and I ended up with no sound, so I'm going to do it again because you didn't see it. This this came in the package with, I need to find a box or a thing. I need a container to put all these things in. Wait, I have something. These are a bunch of my Twinchies and some yo-yos. I might use those with this project. All right, this came with Rachel's pack. It's a bunch of buttons that I have to use. Here's a trim. I think that's really pretty. This I definitely have to use. I love this trim. And then there's these 2 little daisy thingies. Then I have, these are just things that I have picked up over the years and thought they were cute. This is a little train. I used to have a train that wrapped around the Christmas tree, and I loved it. Oh, this also came from Rachel. Love that. Sparkly, sparkly. Okay, this is also never even opened. I'm going to open it now. And I might, I've already ripped it though. I might put these little things in the journal too. Mine is going to be not just a fabric journal. Mine's going to be mixed media, because I discovered when I did the K3N project, that's cute. These are buttons that I might cut the shank off because they're so tall, so deep. See, these buttons are perfect because they'll lay flat. Those are really cute. And little, oh my gosh, little puffy hearts. All right. Then I have this sparkly floss and this really, really red floss. All of these ribbons. And here's more. Here's some really sparkly red floss that goes with the sparkly green floss. And green floss. And pink. Now, my favorite colors are pink and green. So I have to incorporate a lot of pink and green. Of course, there's going to be red, but I think that red and pink and green are going to be okay together. Now, this is something that I didn't really finish it. I will finish it. There's no backing. That's why you see the little X there. This is something that I did. This is the one that I did on camera, and I lost all the sound. I have to heat this up to get rid of that marking back there. These are things that I've just done. These are little, I don't know what to call them, snippets, twinchies, clusters, whatever you call them. They're for, I like this, but you can't really see that stitch. It needs more, I guess. Anyway, I think in a book it's going to get flattened out anyways. I have a wonderful, beautiful breeze coming in the window right now. Oh, makes me so happy. This, I love this. I love this. This is a herringbone cretin stitch. These are just colonial knots with ribbon. These are colonial knots with floss. I think that this is, that's fly stitch. I think that this is number 8, pearl cotton. But anyways, I like that a lot. I'm going to have to use that. And this is just a straight stitch tree with that beautiful blah, 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 that green thread that I use a lot, that I love. Look at this. I was trying to emulate a wreath, and I like it a lot. This is one of the prompts was an envelope. There's my envelope. So there we go. And there's this. All right. Now I have a little bit more time to do. I want to do something very similar to what Rachel did in her for her prompt, because she used this and she got some other fabrics that she put on the page. I have a background. I could use this too. How pretty is that? I love this. I think I did this when I did twinchies. No, I know I did. I have to do more of those. We are going to do something on camera today. Okay. Now I think what what Rachel did is that she had a bunch of pieces that she just she did a bunch of cantha stitching over all of her background pieces. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll come back in another video and I'll do the I think I'm going to do the same thing that she did with the reindeer antlers, where she gave him a red nose and she did antlers with beads. I just thought that was adorable and I need to do that. She also put on a bunch of flowers, which I don't think I'm going to do because I have this red piece and I don't think flowers would necessarily add to it. I can do a lot more flowers later, or I can add I have a cluster where I made a flower and I have, oh sweetie, it's okay, the neighbors are out there and she's a little bit scared of the neighbors. They're kind of loud sometimes. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna cantha stitch this down and then I'll do more in my next video. But I want to show you something before I leave you. I need to clean my house, but I need to get this in the mail. This is a sweater. There's the little sleeves. There's all the buttons. There's the bottom, the little ruffle on the bottom. And here's the placement for the pockets. I have the pockets done. I have, yeah, Wanda, my niece, watches my channel, and I'm hoping she might see this. This is for her granddaughter and her granddaughter's stepsister. I made 2 of them. I'm never doing that again. That's a lot of work. That was a lot of work. But it's done now. Well, it's almost done. And then I need to clean my house also because I cleaned a little while ago and I did something with all my die cuts. I was cleaning and I put them all together. I remember putting them into a box or something. And I can't find them. So anyway, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know if you're going to follow along. Also, I've started posting on the community page. You guys can post there too. That would be awesome. Let me know if you've done Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 2, the Christmas Journal. Oh, I also have a Journal of Stitchery or a stitching journal thing. I don't know where that went. I'll show that to you next time because I don't know what I did with it. Yeah. Until next time. Bye.